Hello, welcome. And it's Tuesday, so it's Gabe, and we are discussing all things Epstein, the news, crazy shit that happened this week, and sundry other items. Maybe MAGA Gabe will make an appearance again. I don't know. Although he might be in hiding. So without further
He should be in
ado,
hiding.
I mean, there's no shortage of topics this week. So where do you want to start?
Well, I'd like to give a quick shout out to the TrumpCorruptionTracker.com. We are now at 300 plus corruptions. Now, these corruptions, for people that are not familiar with them, are only the financial corruptions. We don't even get into Epstein. We don't get into any kind of conspiracy stuff. It's just where Trump has made money off the White House. Right now, we're up to 300.
Yeah, hey, I did a live stream for those watching or watch this later. I did a live stream with one of the founders of the EV movement in the United States, Paul Scott, and he was very pleased that someone's actually doing what you guys are doing with the Trump corruption tracker.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was going to send it out to his people.
Nice. Yeah, we definitely had a big spike in traffic recently. Maybe that was it.
That might be it, because he was. Do you remember the Chris Payne documentary, Who Killed the Electric Car?
No, but anyways, go ahead.
Paul Scott was very prominent in that. He founded Plug in America.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Great guy. So next time we do a live stream, I'll see if you want to join.
That'd be cool. Are electric cars dead? I think they might be in the U.S.
Not at all. They're still being sold. They just removed the financial incentives from them.
Mm-hmm.
And frankly, I pushed on him about the lithium and the lithium mining, and he had some solid answers for it. Obviously, these are solutions and answers that have come about within the last few years, but definitely it's not as big of an environmental concern that it used to be.
I mean, the lack of infrastructure for it is kind of a big thing, I'd say.
There's probably more infrastructure than you think. It's just not it's not everywhere like a gas station is.
Yeah.
Which is the primary thing on it.
I mean, I do know people that have gone across the country in a Tesla, so you can do it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you could definitely go across country in a Tesla, and actually a Leaf, perhaps a motorbike and an electric motorcycle, and also an electric.
Do those exist?
E-bike. Electric motorcycles? Oh yeah, they're really cool. Yeah, they're really cool. Look up Zero motorcycles.
Wow, cool. Zero motorcycles, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love how the automotive industry is struggling on the performance sector with the idea of electric cars.
They don't know how to do it because
they refuse to embrace it.
I mean, Paul even touched on this in the live stream. If you want to watch it, it's
I have some seen countries all about. You can go across the country in this thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm looking at these Zero motorcycles. They're really cool, but you can actually go. It's like a dirt bike.
So, not for nothing, but there was a documentary called Ride the Future Tour in about 2014, 2015.
Oh wait, they have an actual bike. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh wow, these are cool. Oh, okay. They're way more than just a dirt bike. Yeah. All right.
Oh no, they're a full bore motorcycle.
No, they're not priced horribly either.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Cool.
Unless they sold it, if you want one, I might be able to wrangle you a deal.
Why do the wheels look so small? Is that just me? I don't know.
They still do the frictionless. They also have the energy recapture on it. So
Cool.
that might influence the design on the wheel.
Yeah, very cool. Good find.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's that time. Fuck private equity.
Oh yes.
Fucking vultures. Hate them.
We're not even halfway in. We're not even 30. Are we 30 seconds in yet? I guess we are.
Yeah, we're 5 minutes in. We spent the first 5 minutes talking about electric vehicles and zero motorcycles.
Yes.
So it's not like anything major happened over the last week. I believe, first off, let's just go back a few days. Our president absolutely did the whole, nuh-uh, if you can't close the strait, we're closing the strait.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully you understand what the hell's going on, because I have no clue. I have completely lost any understanding of any of this.
I think you kind of have to be on mescaline and an ayahuasca bender to even come close to understanding what the hell's going on right now. I know Congress isn't doing anything. Swalwell, okay, another thing. Swalwell. So that escalated quickly.
Yeah, but he's still there though. He didn't get rid of him yet. He resigned. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, nice. That's a crazy story. Do you know the whole thing about the woman lighting herself on fire?
No, that's different. That's a different representative. Swalwell was one of the Democratic.
So many.
That's another sexual harassment member in the House of Representatives.
Yeah.
No, Swalwell was like one of those that filed articles of impeachment back in 2019-ish.
Oh, okay. His name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's a pretty prominent Democratic congressman that was running for. He was the front runner for governor of California to replace Newsom.
Oh shit!
And then, like within a week, these allegations came out and accusations, and he resigned.
Well, that's not good. I mean, it's good and not good.
You know what? There was always something off about that dude.
Yeah, I mean, we need the assholes out of there. I mean, if they have any kind of a election whatsoever, Democrats are gonna take it anyway. It doesn't even matter.
I think I know what it is. He reminded me of, who's that dude from Florida? The one that took underage girls across state lines.
Oh yeah, I'll never remember his name. The guy with the hair,
the forehead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Trump put him up for attorney general.
Yeah, he's still around. He's not going anywhere.
He is, but Swalwell kind of looks and reminds me of him.
Okay.
And always has. So Swalwell resigns. We agree to a ceasefire, then we don't agree to a ceasefire. Israel breaks the ceasefire, bombs and kills a ton of people in Beirut. Then we claim there's a ceasefire anyway, and then there's no ceasefire. And then we send the vice president, J.D. Vance, to negotiate the ceasefire, which then they arrive at no deal. And then our president decides that Iran's not blockading the Strait of Hormuz. We're blockading the Strait of Hormuz. And do I have it right so far?
See, the thing is, all right, so hold on. Let's just back up even further. So we attack Iran. They basically a blockade, so to speak, the Strait, right? So
Yes.
they're blockading it.
Right.
They're not going to let it go.
Correct.
And then they have a deal where they're letting some ships go for money. So they're kind of like a toll booth, right?
Yes.
And then
so far, so good.
Flies the VP to make a deal. Mm-hmm. They say no. And then Trump's blockading it. But what is Trump blockading? Is he's just blockading all the ships now? Or is he blockading? Because I heard they're taking the ports over that they're trying to run this through.
I have no. Again, I have no idea.
And they have reporting that they're like China just sails through. They're like, go ahead.
Yeah. Are we going to
Try to
stop
fuck with
Chinese?
us.
Yeah, we're not going to stop Chinese ships from going through.
No.
Like what?
The China's go through no matter what. It's fine. And then everybody else has to deal with the U.S. stopping them.
Yes.
And then what are they going to do when they stop something going to Britain? They're going to let it through?
Iran is not letting British ships through because they're an ally of the United States.
Well, I thought they were if they had to pay, though. The European Union, they're okay with it.
That was part of the ceasefire, the 10-point ceasefire agreement, which we agreed to, because they didn't actually read the 10 points in the ceasefire agreement. Then when they actually read the 10 points in the ceasefire agreement that they agreed to, they then said that they did not agree to them.
Oh, I thought Israel blew that up anyways, though.
Israel blew that up anyway, but
they tried to pass some law, by the way, like through AIPAC. I'm not even joking about this, that any kind of ceasefire has to be run through them first.
What?
Yeah. So to
like
speak.
the title of this live stream today, and I think it's just appropriate because I've just fucking had it with everything today and this week in general. This is the dumbest of times. Absolutely the dumbest of times. The president of the United States attacks the Pope for being soft on crime. The Pope. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I mean, you have to kind of. Well, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna. I mean, Trump is just. Did he threaten the Vatican or something too? I heard some rumor about that in one of his tweets.
Yes. Hegseth threatened the Vatican. Yeah. And then Trump posted this long Truth Social post about the Pope and how the Pope is only the Pope because Donald Trump was in office. And then he posted a picture of himself as Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then
they wanted an American. That's the only reason why you're in a Pope. Yep.
Right. And then in like pure Trump fashion, because this motherfucker has no sense of humor. He's not joking when he says this shit. Is JD Vance is asked about it, who JD Vance converted to Catholicism and just wrote a book about his conversion to Catholicism. And JD Vance comes out, oh, he was just joking. He was just joking. That picture.
Yeah, I saw that interview.
And then they asked Trump about it, and Trump's just like, I wasn't joking. I thought it pictured me as a doctor.
Yeah, I thought I was in the Red Cross.
The absolute dumbest of fucking times.
Yeah, I mean, finding people that still believe in him is fascinating.
I don't think there's many. I mean, most of the like quote MAGA or at least right leaning people I know are not on the Trump train anymore. Let's put it that way.
There's that. You just see the Joe Rogan clip where there's some other comedian redneck guy that is on his show, and he's talking about all the conspiracy theories, and it's okay to admit when you got had. When somebody comes in, you got tricked. It's okay to admit it. Because we love conspiracy theories. We're into it, and like Rogan's like, yeah, I mean, man, I tell you, I mean, I could think of a few conspiracy theories, and man, 9/11 really got me. Like, he brings up 9/11. He'll do anything to get around talking about Trump and Epstein and any of his billionaire bros. That guy went off the deep end. Him and Bill Maher. My God.
See, okay, so Bill Maher. I watched Bill Maher 2019. Didn't agree with him on a whole lot.
Yeah.
And then I watched him during the pandemic and shutdown, and that dude, like, wasted away. Like I actually think lockdown and the pandemic broke something fundamental in Bill Maher.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
You could see him just disintegrating on air. I mean, it was, if you look at, I'm sure they're online. If you go back and look at his lockdown episodes and stuff like that, I mean, they only
Yeah, he was
lasted
looking
for
at a
little
tree
bit.
in his backyard a couple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. He was just nut. He just
Remember
lost
that.
it.
Yeah.
And they didn't do many episodes of that because you could clearly see his like complete like disintegration. So but
Yeah.
then again, I mean, the pandemic.
So yeah, so you think that just that's it? He got cooked back in COVID, and he's done now.
I really don't know. I mean,
That would explain a lot. I mean, even his like Trump dinner when he comes back and he's like, "Oh, that guy's not that bad. He's a totally different person. He's seeing off camera, blah blah blah."
But see, I believe that. I absolutely believe that is true because I believe, like with Trump, I believe, and I think the Epstein files kind of bear this out. Is to Trump, everything is a show, right? People aren't really like real unless they're in his social strata. I mean, look at what he said.
Who gives a fuck what he's like without the camera in front of him? He's stealing everything.
I understand
he's
that.
He's literally stealing this country.
Like to anybody who might
happy-go-lucky Santa Claus in the planet Earth.
That's what I'm saying. To anybody who might still be a supporter of his ass, like it is just a show. It is the Trump show. He finds more in common with Gavin Newsom than he does with either of the two of us.
Oh, it reminds me. So yeah, you should pull up those clips if you can. I don't know if you can do that, but
yeah,
maybe I just if I can find it. Yeah, so Rogan goes from talking about 9/11 to talking about Zohan Mandami. He's a communist to avoid talking about Epstein or anything anti-Trump. My God.
That is the lengths people will go to make
that guy is the biggest boogeyman right now.
Fucking idiot.
Hilarious.
I mean, let's just acknowledge the president is an idiot. He is a moron. I mean,
I would call him a moron. I would not call him a moron. Nobody's done what he's accomplished.
I mean,
$3 billion in 3 months. I mean, he's no idiot can pull that off.
So he's the most successful.
Jail card how many times? Yeah, he is. He's like a ridiculously successful criminal. You could make an argument he's probably the most successful criminal of all time.
That is actually a very good argument to make.
Hiding in plain sight. Teflon Don. Definitely not buzzed enough for this conversation.
Well, I mean, was this a recent Joe Rogan thing?
Yeah, I should have prepared this before just bringing it up. But anyways, it was good. People out there should check it out. It's all over the talking heads, and they're all bringing it up now.
I can't find
it. All it is about it. So
I can't find it on the YouTubes. But yeah. I fully believe it because nobody wants to take responsibility. They're all like, he was possessed. He's now possessed by a demon. They don't want to acknowledge that Donald Trump was just a piece of shit from the get-go. Like from the start, he was a piece of shit.
I mean, I have half my family that turn a blind eye to everything he does because he's on the wedge issues that they care about.
Well,
that's for the Supreme Court.
Well, there's that, but that's over and done with. Like he already accomplished that task. Let's not inflict him on everybody else.
Well, I mean, that's what Christians do. They tend to want to inflict themselves on everybody else. So it's literally the definition of their religion.
It is not.
Yeah, it is. Save everyone. Let's make them sign up first.
I mean, in Republican Jesus Christianity, yeah. Evangelical Christian, yeah.
Yeah, there's a classical huge push behind everything they're doing right now for that. It's crazy. How do you feel about free speech when it comes to Republicans versus Democrats?
What do you mean?
Like, do you feel that the Republicans under Trump have fought for free speech?
No, not at all.
Yeah, there was
free speech for some, but now that it was a nice campaign slogan that definitely played well. But now that they actually
cancel culture, you actually brought up cancel culture before too. Actually, now I think
I don't agree with it. I don't. At the same time, Republicans are not anti-cancel culture. They're just anti-cancel culture on them. They're totally fine with canceling every fucking else around them.
Yeah. I mean, the whole cancel culture thing, the argument against it, I don't fully understand, but maybe you have a better one. I mean,
the argument against it?
Yeah, it's just, the companies decide that. I mean, as far as I understand it, companies just decide they don't want their products being sold in certain places, so they don't advertise there.
Well, the cancel culture thing, it's companies can certainly decide who they associate with, and there should be consequences for. I mean, we have freedom of speech, not freedom of consequence. You can kind of say you can say horrific shit, but someone might punch you in the face for it, and that's a consequence.
Yeah.
I suppose my thing on cancel culture is that social media and the internet has made the idea that perhaps the requested cancellation of a certain thing was way more popular than it really was. So people reacted based on what could have potentially been astroturfed or an outsized social media representation of a thing, when real world it was not that big a deal. And can it go too far? Sure. I think, how to put this, and I say this from my position, but some people can be very thin-skinned and take offense when no offense was proffered.
Yeah.
Now,
at the end of the day, we're all these, as free as our speech is, that we all, like right now, for instance, we're all signed up to policies and these platforms that we engage with, and they all have their own rules.
Yes.
So it's not really total free speech. It's free speech with their rules.
Yes. I guess on that point, no. If someone violates the terms of service of a social media site and they get banned, then that's on them. That's the consequence. You can say whatever you want. You don't have access to, nobody has guaranteed access to a platform or an audience.
Yeah.
And too often, I think so some of the allegations or blowback on quote cancel culture is exactly that, is people thinking are confusing their ability to have free speech with their ability to have a platform. Those are mutually exclusive things. Those are not the same thing. If YouTube bans this channel tomorrow, that is not a violation of my free speech. I can still say whatever I want. I just have to find another avenue. Right. I have to find another avenue in which to do so. And what's that? What was that old saying? Never get into a fight with someone who buys ink by the barrel.
Oh, that sounds like
from like the 1920s. That was from like the 1920s.
Franklin thing or something.
Yeah, it was. But the point is true. And that's why, if you look, the billionaires are all buying up media companies left and right, because they realize that's their way to control the narrative. If they can stifle people's access to a platform and stifle free speech on that platform, then what's left? I guess we can stand on.
We need more Kimberly Clark warehouses. That's what we need.
Yeah,
Well, that's
but
what
like,
the future will be.
who's that anti-trans chick? Riley Gaines.
Yeah.
Is that Riley Gaines?
Yeah, she even came out against
Trump.
recently. Yeah, and
Yeah,
he
but at the
like
same
blasted her
time,
too, didn't he?
but at the same time, take her for instance. All right. You know my opinion on the whole thing. I've stated it on this channel. I think there's a very simple solution to this issue, and one that is common sense, and I think everybody can agree with. That being said, this asshole.
Yeah, what issue? Make sure we're all on the same page here.
Trans and women's sports, or trans and sports.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this Riley Gaines chick, what was the damage here? And I wish someone, I truly do wish at some point someone in one of her Fox News hits or something like that, because she's a grifter. She's just a pure ass fucking grifter, and
Can't blame her.
Would just ask this asshole, like, really, you're upset because you missed out on a participation trophy. Like, you weren't going to be the winner. You weren't even going to get the bronze medal. This is the difference between you finishing 5th or finishing 6th. So congratulations. Why don't look, let's take a collection. We'll get you a participation ribbon and you can go on your merry way. Like, really? What harm was done to you?
I mean, the whole right just blew up the trans thing. They used it as a weapon.
Exactly.
They championed her out. They rolled her out in front. Hey, look.
Yeah. But they did. But at the end of the day, she's a fucking loser. She finished 5th.
Yeah.
Actually, she finished 6th.
And she lost to some trans guy. How good she could possibly be.
Yeah, exactly. Well, not just that. It, like, the danger in women's sports is the person who finished 5th. Again, a loser. Didn't win. Didn't even get a trophy. Again, a participation ribbon. So now she's upset over the level of her participation trophy. Get a fucking life. Like, seriously.
But Jay, it's about having a penis in the dressing room. Let's get it straight.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Trump.
And do you feel that men should be able? Like, damn it, you took it away from me.
Oh,
that's exactly where he's going.
That's where you're going. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Trump's.
That's the greatest. Have you seen this? That's the what's his name got a job. He does it all the time to people. It's
Parker. Oh yeah, Parker got a job. Yeah, I like.
I stole that from him.
But see, that's. But yes, Riley Gaines. Like, I and the only reason I bring this up is because exactly what you said. She came out against Trump. But at the same time, like, why is this fucking person famous? You finished what? You were still a fucking loser. You lost. You fucking lost. It's just the degree at which you lost. The person who beat you lost too.
Hey man, she's made millions off of it, like you said.
Exactly. Fucking grifter. Exactly the type of person that should be voted off the island. Like that.
No, she's still around, and apparently she's relevant because she's all over YouTube now for how she feels about Trump.
I know, but when you talk about cancel culture, that is another form of cancel culture. And again, it is and I hate to generalize, but for the most part, the people who engage in cancel culture are some of the whiniest fucking people you'll ever meet in your life. Riley Gaines. Seriously?
Yeah, but ultimately the cancel culture part of it really comes down to two things. It's like the companies make a financial decision, right? Whether or not to listen to these people, or the platform does. So it's really not.
Yeah, I mean, those are different things. And a platform can actually decide to what level they'll tolerate it. I mean, there are rules involved. There's a system in place. Yeah. It's just not like well, they said the R word. Okay, I happen to be against that. Have I used it? And here's the virtue signaling that I hate is like, even when like I don't use it anymore. Have I used that word in the past? Yes, I did. It was totally.
I grew up in Massachusetts, man. Yeah, that was every other word out of my mouth.
Yeah, and I'm not going to sit here and try and claim I'm some self-righteous fucker who's never said these words before. I have. Was I younger?
Like
yes.
Ag retard.
Thank you. I'm not gonna.
Some of the other ones.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not necessarily gonna say them. I'm not gonna say them now, necessarily, because you know what? I know people with mental disabilities. If they view it as a derogatory term, I don't want to be disparaging.
Well, I mean, I definitely know people with levels of mental disability. That's for sure.
I don't count.
Across them all the time.
Hey, asshole! I don't count.
I didn't say anything about you.
I'm just accepting. I'm just accepting it. I'm just saying. I'm like, fuck you. But you know, I mean,
it's a spectrum. It's a spectrum. Let's be fair.
Well, to pretend like these were not socially acceptable, widely used terms at a certain point in our lives is just ridiculous. And to have zero tolerance for that type of thing, it's you know, and sometimes it's a genuine slip up, you know, like for some people. I mean, not everybody monitors what they say.
It's such a cute topic for us to be talking about these days.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many other fucking things. Yeah.
Good old days, you know.
War with Iran, you know.
The Twitter files. Remember that?
The Epstein. Oh, the Twitter files. Good God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and we're on this topic.
Remember Biden's laptop and his dick pics and.
Hey,
good old days.
Back. Obama's tan suit.
Oh yeah.
I'll throw one at you that someone. I mean, this is old school, but someone I wrote about is just in the face of just the deranged fucking shit that Donald Trump is saying. Is remember there was a time when a dude almost got the nomination for president, okay, to run for the Democratic nomination for president, and he lost it because of yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember Howard Dean?
Howard Dean.
His candidacy
went down in
flames. Yes, his candidacy went down in flames because
that scream was bad.
Because of a scream.
It was really bad.
I mean, yeah, it was bad.
It's the worst scream ever. Yeah. I just nail it. Something like that. It was higher pitch though.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, another.
He said it was such gumption too.
Dave Chappelle did it. Dave Chappelle had the best skit on that too.
Did he? Oh man, it didn't help him. Where is Howard Dean nowadays? How come he's not in the media at all?
It seems like he should be. I feel like he should be doing something.
No, you haven't heard anything about ICE. You haven't heard anything about Minnesota. You haven't heard anything about all these fires that are breaking out everywhere. I guess they, what's his name? Sam Altman had a Molotov cocktail thrown at his house.
Okay.
I know. Did you see the comments on some of the posts? Oh God, they're hilarious in X or Twitter.
No.
They're like, I hope the Molotov cocktail's okay. He was at a bar with me. He did nothing wrong. The whole night. Yeah. It's literally the public's coming out, man. They're pissed.
You know, and I saw what happened to Hungary. And this is probably something we should talk about because I see a lot.
That is pretty amazing, to be honest.
It is amazing. And certainly I think
what a bunch of assholes we've like going out there trying to defend that motherfucker.
Well, it's not just that. You want some Epstein file level bullshit. Can you imagine what's going to be in those diplomatic communiques and shit that they're going to find out and find in Hungary between Putin, Trump,
shit,
JD Vance? Oh fuck, that one's going to be good. Because ultimately, and I think that rolling it back a little bit to the Epstein files, there's a certain class of people that are just above national boundaries and believe that national laws and limits do not apply to them. And It's like having CPAC in fucking
Well,
Hungary.
apparently they don't. So
yeah, but why would U.S. conservatives hold a fucking conference in a foreign country? Yeah, really fucking patriotic. Make that make sense. Yeah. How did no one call that out at the time? Yeah, that's not patriotic.
I mean, APAC alone is unbelievable. That's allowed.
Well, APAC. I wasn't even talking about APAC. I was talking about CPAC.
Oh, CPAC too. I mean, just any of this foreign money coming in, it's illegal. It's against our constitution.
Exactly. What the fuck? How did we?
You know, we spend $3 billion a year. We give to Israel. You know what they use it for? Taxpayer money, healthcare, and free education.
Ain't that a bitch?
Unbelievable.
I'm sitting here, my fucking utility bills fuck all doubled in the last year.
Yeah, I mean, my grocery bills went through the roof. The price of bison just went up $2 a pound. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, bison went up $2 a pound?
Yeah, now it's $14 a pound.
Oh.
What am I going to do?
My Starbucks coffee went up $1.
Well, to be honest, none of this tariff shit has hit me because I eat all the food from the U.S. until now. Now I'm like, oh, price of gas goes up. Now I'm fucked.
Yeah.
So
just wait. Food shortages.
Oh, because the fertilizer. Yeah, I have heard this story. Yeah, that's going to affect China more than anything else. But why are you shaking your head? No,
because
they'll get this. They'll be able to trade with them. Yeah.
Well, not just that is, I mean, okay, let's face it. China doesn't have a whole lot of arable land left, but what they do have, they can just throw bodies at.
Yeah, but they import something like absurd, like 75% of their food or something. It's crazy.
It is absurd. It is absurd. But one thing with China is that it's, I don't know. Let me make an example of.
You can only eat some of the dogs.
Well, no, but let me give you an example of why China will be okay. And this is, and granted, I am well aware that this is an awful thing. But this is why China will be fine.
Because they don't care if people die?
No. Let me get there, all right?
Dying from starvation is rough.
No, because this is cancel culture level shit. So I want to get the right image up. Have you ever heard of demotivational posters?
No.
Okay. So that is why China will be fine.
Oh. Yeah, they still need to feed them.
They can throw millions of people out into a farm field, or they can build.
Yeah, but they can't grow food there. That's a problem.
No, but they can build factory farm. Like they can build 3-dimensional factory farms. I mean, they could build an entire tower that does nothing but grow tomatoes. Like a skyscraper.
They better do it. Skyscraper. They're in serious trouble right now. They're very thin when it comes to.
Well, okay, so China's in serious trouble anyway, and it's why they're rapidly automating everything. It's because they're facing a demographic time bomb.
Yeah. Yeah, Russia. Most of the world is, but yeah, Russia and China are the two biggest outliers in Germany.
And Russia's even worse because they're throwing all their young people into a meat grinder in Ukraine.
That's one of the arguments, like the reason why they started the war, because they knew they had to. They had to do it now.
Seems to have worked out well for them.
Yeah.
And that's
taking a crazy turn. Have you seen the new drones they're using? They're like these robot dogs with like these huge cannons on their backs. They're going off autonomously and just like killing Russians.
I do think, honestly, if Ukraine survives this, and with Hungary getting out of the deal, Orban, I do think that the money and the weaponry is going to flow to Ukraine from the EU, and I do think Ukraine is going to survive this. And I will say
Oh,
this,
absolutely. There, it already is. The
and I will,
Japan
and
just sent them like this insane. Did you hear the drone that the Japan sent them? It costs $2,000. It can knock any other drone out of the sky and very
actually I
easily.
saw
And it
that.
flies autonomously. Yeah.
And do you know who Japan did not give that drone to?
Everyone else, us.
Us.
Yeah.
There you go.
You know, we're cut out of all the intelligence now from going
Yeah.
to Ukraine from the EU. Yeah.
No, they've cut us off from all intelligence.
All intelligence.
They removed us from the Five Eyes, yeah, or Six Eyes, or whatever it was.
Wow.
So yeah, none of our allies are currently sharing intelligence with us.
Yeah.
So we got that going for us, which is nice.
Peter Zelham had some, I guess France has some sting operation where they fed the U.S. information and Russia acted on it.
Yes, so. I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Gabe, you want to know who didn't go to Florida for spring break?
You?
The two of us. Look how pale we are.
Yeah, I literally just had my blood tested, and I had a vitamin D deficiency.
Oh, there you go. Like, excellent.
Yeah.
No,
sorry. I'll be tan when the sun comes out, which will be.
So this is going to be one of the most. I am going to leave this up. This is one of the most ridiculous live streams we've done, but this is seriously the dumbest time. I mean, yeah, I know we're talking about cancel culture and everything else, and you know, the economy is going to fucking collapse. And I really just kind of feel like Slim Pickens from Dr. Strangelove. Just like, okay, let it crash at this point.
I think we all do. Yeah, I mean,
just get it over with.
Well, the projects I work on just lost its government funding because they lost it. It's like they're not going to continue it after 2 years, so it's like it's going to be a while down the road. And they're citing cutbacks across the board 2 years from now. So I'm like, okay, interesting.
Well, there's nothing more blatant, I think, than bracketing huge amounts of government budget cuts 6 months ago with a war that nobody agreed on. They didn't even make an attempt to sell this to the American public. Like not even like a speech from the Oval Office on why we need to do this. It is now it's now basically coming out like Netanyahu was in the Situation Room during the briefing on this. The Situation Room. And
yeah, I heard that too. Yeah. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. Netanyahu just said he gets briefed by administration officials every day. Like, who's president?
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the people and Epstein files again, because I do believe in this. Look who are the only two countries that Donald Trump has any pushback on. He doesn't push them back at all. Russia and Israel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who are the two countries that are purported Epstein was purported to work for? I mean, I'm not a smart man.
I mean, Trump's got so much smoke between him and Russia all these years. I mean, my God.
Well, and the worst thing, I mean, I won't say the worst thing. I mean, the barest defense that someone even that doesn't really agree with him or something like that will get, oh, well, his supporters go, well, he admires Putin. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, these people just have, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you've come across them. They got dumped by somebody. Now they hate women. They don't want them to vote anymore. And they believe anything that they're fed from whatever right-wing crying fest they join into.
Yeah. Social media has a
They blame everybody else for their problems, the reasons why they can't.
Dude, I blame everybody else for my problems mostly. It's a very
Democrats
human thing.
are the party of no accountability.
It's a very human thing to do.
Like the whole world is, yeah.
No, I've made some absolutely awful decisions in my life, but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna, someone doesn't want to take. I don't take responsibility for my actions. I mean, you kind of did. The only problem is we're all taking responsibility for your actions as well.
Yeah. I don't know.
That was, I mean, when he got elected, I remember that. I was just like, okay, enjoy these next few months because they're the last normal months we're going to have for the next God knows how many years.
Nobody could have possibly, nobody. You couldn't write this. You couldn't guess what was going to happen. Predict.
I mean, the tariff thing was absolutely going to happen. You could predict that. He talked about it in every stump speech. He did it previously.
I mean, the Project 2025 stuff, he's basically done, I think, something like 80% of it now. It's like crazy.
Yeah, it's a bit of a speed run through that little book.
So.
But getting back is like what happened in Hungary is absolutely amazing. And I've seen online people, well, that's what we need to do in the U.S. And it's like, we can't do that in the U.S. Hungary is a rather small country with a very concentrated population. I mean, they can gather there and sit around or go protest and fill up the square every day. We can't do that here. We can't do a no kings every day. We can't even do a no kings every weekend. We're too dispersed a population. Where are you gonna do that? Chicago? I mean, there's nowhere in the United States that would make a most impact other than Washington, D.C. And guess what one of the first things they did to D.C. was? They put the National Guard down. They locked it down, put the National Guard in.
I think I heard Pete Hegg said
almost as if they knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, there was a number of Trump officials that are living on military bases right now.
Yeah, and they're all building bunkers.
Yeah,
it's not that they don't know. Yeah, it's not that they don't know what's going to happen. It's not that they don't know they're committing crimes. They know they're committing crimes.
They have their go bags ready.
Well, I half suspect a lot of them are pissed off about their war with Iran because it's made them persona non grata in the UAE and Dubai, which is where they plan to go.
Do you think they really plan on going there? It seems a little obvious.
Why? Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. Spending that much time there? They probably want to go somewhere further away.
Non-extradition treaty.
Yeah.
It's a luxury resort. It's a playground for the rich.
Yeah, but those guys would turn on a dime on any of that stuff. Give them, paying them enough money.
Dubai?
Oh yeah.
You're
assuming
they want. You're assuming anyone in the U.S. Okay, but let's throw that out there. You're assuming anyone in the U.S. after we get through this is going to have the balls to put the screws to Dubai to extradite any of those assholes.
Why
with Fox News braying at full volume how it's lawfare and they're weaponizing the Department of Justice, totally memory holding the last 4 years, and that's exactly what's going to happen. And Democrats are going to cave because they can't handle the narrative. That's why I do not believe. I truly do not believe that justice is coming for anybody. That's just a fantasy. And keep in mind, we've heard no Democrat running for office seriously talk about bringing anybody to justice. Not a one.
Not one. Not one. Nothing about Trump's corruptions too. Like the 300 corruptions we have listed. Not a single word about any of them ever.
No.
Even Gavin Newsom.
No, because they have no intention of doing anything about it.
They blabbered a little bit about the stupid airplane. Other than that, they haven't said jack shit.
Again, because they don't intend to do anything about it. Pam Bondi, I mean, Kash Patel. I take that back. There will be a couple sacrificial lambs, so to speak, to where Democrats will go full barrel at like a Pam Bondi or a Kash Patel. And once that's done, it'll just be, see, we held them accountable.
Yeah.
And not do anything with all the other, because I mean, there's not a one of them in that administration.
There's that clip I sent you of Trump blaming Hegseth and everybody else for the war.
See, that's the danger. I think that's the danger these assholes are in, is that like Pam Bondi, I hope she got that fucking pardon and signed up front.
No way she did.
Nope.
I mean, how about that announcement? I'm sure you've heard of about him saying anybody within 200 meters of the White House gets full pardon.
Okay, so here's one thing about Donald Trump that even I think his supporters will agree with, is he is the least loyal motherfucker on the planet.
Well, he is pretty transactional, though. He's
right.
He's ultimately transactional.
Key point, transactional. What does Pam Bondi have to give him anymore?
Well, she might know some things. Writes a book or two.
All they have to do is dangle that pardon out for until what? She'll do anything for a pardon. Do they ever have to actually deliver it? No.
There you go. That's what I mean. I'm transactional. So
yeah, but they don't have to deliver it. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if I were any of those people in the administration after she got fired and what she did to cover for him and everybody in the Epstein files, I'd be asking for that shit up front. I'm not doing a fuck all thing until I get that pardon right now in a safe. Because he is the least loyal person on earth. He's not going to give you a pardon just because. And I don't think Kash Patel has the quan to buy himself a pardon at those prices.
No. He's enjoying his time, though. Definitely is. Can't blame the guy.
Hey, to a certain, as awful as he is and everything else, he's living his best life.
Yeah. I know we talked about this last time. Totally is.
I mean, if you're flirting with possible life sentence after this goes, I mean, yeah, just live it up, dude. Just live it the fuck up.
His biggest mistake is having a girlfriend. He should have like 6 girlfriends.
Flaunt it. I mean, use the FBI jet. Go to Thailand.
Use the jet. Like, hey, baby, hey, girl, let's come on the jet. Let's go.
I mean, really rub it in our faces and just hang out at Epstein Island for 6 months. Just be like, yeah, I'm on vacation.
I know this great island we can go to.
Yeah, exactly. I have the keys. I have the keys to this great island. It's tropical.
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, he is the biggest goober on earth, but yeah, he's living his best life. I didn't even need I think his antics with the U.S. hockey team was totally disrespectful and beneath the office of his office. But at the same time, I saw that, and it's, did you ever see the movie Can't Hardly Wait?
I mean, dude, I don't give a crap that he's like partying with the U.S. hockey team. I care that he did it with taxpayer money. That is ridiculous.
But hear me out. I mean, it was absolutely the guy that nobody liked his entire life. And now he got invited to the party.
Yeah, and he's an idiot for using the private jet to do it.
Well, okay, set that aside, though. Just, I mean, what one of them? I mean, Donald Trump, like his supporters think he's like, okay, take Donald Trump for instance. His supporters think he's some type of fucking saint for donating his salary. Right? He spends more of his salary to play golf in 1 year of the presidency than he
makes more off of his salary in one afternoon playing golf with all the Secret Service people going to his hotels and his golf course.
Right.
You think they're getting a free,
he donated his $400,000 salary, Gabe. He's a fucking saint. No other president has ever donated their salary. None.
I mean, you can call him a moron, but dude, I mean, he buried, I think it's Ivanka Trump's mother on one of his golf courses, so he doesn't have to pay taxes because it's considered a cemetery.
Yeah, he buried Ivana, his first wife, who mysteriously fell down a flight of stairs, kind of like Epstein killed himself.
Yeah. Epstein file is closed, though. Nothing else to see here.
Oh, yeah, they released all of it. Don't worry about it.
Everything's been released.
These aren't the PDF files you're looking for.
Can you imagine being a hacker? I mean, my God, how much money those things are worth? They can't possibly be in digital format somewhere. They have to be just hard copies because there's no way.
Are they, though? I mean...
Are they though what? Worth money?
Yeah. I don't think they're worth. See, I'm looking at this. I don't think they would be radioactive. How would you offload them?
What do you mean?
If you're okay, so
if you had them,
so you're a hacker. You have the Epstein files. How the fuck do you offload those things?
Well, if you're a hacker, I mean, you could do anything you want with them.
And now you've got the FBI, the CIA, and the full force of the United States government on your ass.
Yeah.
Like I said, it'd be radioactive. I wouldn't do it.
Well, yeah, you're not a hacker. Last time I checked.
No, but I watched the movie. No, but I watched the movie a hell of a lot of times. Hack the Planet.
I mean, these guys have ways of not being found. It sort of works, sort of doesn't.
You know what? The Epstein files are held on a Gibson, and we need acid burn to get on his Mac. And have all his hacker friends provide a distraction so that he can get them. That's what we need.
How old was Angelina Jolie in that movie? Like 19? 20 maybe? She might have been younger.
Dude, don't even say that because I really don't want to look that up.
Yeah, I'm not going to look it up either.
You know what? Fuck that. I was in high school at the time. I'm going to look it up. She was 20.
Oh, phew. There you go. That's not that bad.
Yeah, Jesus, that came out in 1995. Yeah, see, I was a freshman in high school. Sophomore.
There you go.
Freshman. Sophomore.
Math is hard.
Dude, if you even know how much math I've done just this week, just these last couple days alone, you would not be giving me shit.
Oh. Math. All right. What else we got?
I think that's honestly, that's just part of it. It's like there's so much. It's just it's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
Which is the intent. It's the reason.
Thanks.
It's the reason for all this shit. It's overwhelming. Look at
just
the Iran war alone. We've decimated them. They're nothing. They pose no threat. War is over. We won. No, wait, open the Strait of Hormuz. Oh, well, we'll agree to a ceasefire, which, countries that win wars always agree to ceasefires. That's kind of like the thing.
Well, I will say that nowadays I just try to keep my head down and concentrate on my stand-up career, which is going well. I have some groupies now. I have groupies.
I do want to say, I want to address something here towards the end. So in our last live stream, it didn't hit the live because I haven't done the comments, but someone posted that we are very boring.
Well, yeah, we were pretty boring.
And then the Uncle Fenster looking motherfucker, I'm assuming that is you.
Okay.
You.
Just in case.
Had a grating voice. So all I have to say is, you know what, asshole? You try doing an extemporaneous, off-the-cuff, fucking hour-long show with really minimal production or assistance and see how you do, asshole. I dare you to try. I dare you to try.
Well, I was just trying to talk about my groupies, but whatever.
You have groupies at your comedy show?
Yeah. They're midgets, but I have to start small.
Dude, cancel.
I'm gonna hopefully get to Italians next.
Vertically challenged.
And then after that, maybe some Irish people. Trying to get, gotta start somewhere.
Are you going up the escalation ladder of offensiveness?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had to say something offensive to get this cut out. I mean, it's towards the end of the pod. So
you've been slacking, quite honestly, the last few weeks.
This is true.
Because I could roll with the whole nursing home, senior community syphilis thing. That one was fine with me.
That wasn't for me.
I swear it was for you. I swear you did.
No. I said, what are you going to do to keep yourself from getting infected from the drug
resistant syphilis? And I said that's more of a senior.
I think it was gonorrhea, though. It was gonorrhea, but
you know what? And I will say this. So the one thing that has been a bright spot politically this week is the fact that JD Vance continues his role as being electoral political syphilis. The dude is less popular than chlamydia.
I mean, Donald Trump, you can make the argument, is right there with him. So
yeah, but JD Vance is worse. Trump won elections. JD Vance is so unpopular, he loses elections for other people.
Yeah, what are they going to do with him when Trump goes away? Very head scratching.
I assume they have some sort of plan. I mean, Palantir is there. Palantir is there in the White House. They're building a huge AI bunker under the ballroom. Beautiful ballroom. I'm assuming
$300 million for a ballroom.
I'm just assuming it's Skynet at this point.
It better be for that much money.
Or HAL, or just pick whatever AI that controls the human population you can think of, and imagine that it's going to come from Palantir. Because why else would you literally name all your companies after the villains and the bad parts of Lord of the Rings? Like, no Isildur, no Hobbiton, no Summer Isles. No, we're going with Palantir.
I'm still baffled as to why they're going after Anthropic, though. I still don't understand that. If they're so all powerful AI software, why they didn't care about that LLM?
Because my belief. So I have been a follower of Ray Kurzweil. Not a follower sounds like I'm a cult member. No, I've followed his work for a while, as in reading it. And many science fiction writers, and I do think we're kind of science fiction writers, kind of have explored all this at some point and in some permutation, is that there's not going to be any secret sauce to generalized, strong artificial intelligence. It's just going to happen. And I think Palantir is actually pretty far behind the AI game. Supposedly, and I say this, but the researchers at Claude or Anthropic have been terrified about their new one, Mythic.
Yeah, I saw that rumor going around. They're always terrified until they're not.
It's still garbage in. It's still garbage in, garbage out.
I mean, I'm not. I mean, I use Claude every day. I mean, I use Composer every day. I mean, I use it for work constantly. So I'm not going to say it's bad, but as far as the threat level, I just don't see it there.
I still cannot get the hang of the video prompts. I just can't. I can't.
Oh shit! Yeah,
they'll come out awful.
They got rid of Sora. I can't believe that's gone still.
I don't care. I can't get it to make anything resembling like what I ask it to, and I think it just hates me. I think it just
that's kind of part of using AI. You kind of have
frankly,
to let it go.
Frankly, it's judging
let it go.
me. Frankly,
yeah.
Can you believe it? If you can believe it, it's
judging. Yeah, there's nothing about the whole point of AI. Like, there's no accuracy behind it. Like, that's why any real movie will never be made with it, because you don't have the fine detail and control that you need.
Yeah, that's fair.
You just don't. You never will. Even if it does scale. All right, what else we got? A couple minutes left.
We have a couple minutes left. Or none. So, yeah, Gabe just peaced out. No, go away. You left.
What the fuck happened? I clicked the
I don't know. You said we got a couple
minutes off.
We got a couple minutes left. Yahtzee.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yes, I know how to use computers. I swear.
I agree. I apologize to anyone watching this, because this feels like we phoned it in, and I do feel like this is a definite phone in.
Well, apparently we're boring, so I'm tending to agree.
I mean, I'm not doing a TikTok dance, and
not yet.
I certainly did not have
give it time.
Today. I certainly did not have enough time today to curate and find a whole lot of videos for us to react to, which is problematic in and of itself, because, again, this is the dumbest of times. What are we supposed to react to something so stupid other than say it's fucking stupid? Anybody who follows a man who posts himself as Jesus after picking a fight with the Pope and literally doing childhood schoolyard games of, nuh-uh, you can't close the Strait of Hormuz because I closed the Strait of Hormuz, is the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet.
Honestly. Did you see that Jon Stewart skit? It's kind of funny.
I have not yet, but I
can
imagine.
Basically that.
Yeah, this is the dumbest thing we've ever done. And the fact that Congress is not running to get back in session, if nothing else, so that they can set themselves up as heir apparent and try and salvage whatever is going to be left of the Republican Party, is baffling to me. Like, again, it goes back to the Epstein files. How many of those assholes are compromised? What is AIPAC? You know what I want to see? I want to see what communications AIPAC is having with every elected official to see if they are pulling them in line to not do anything against Trump.
Yeah.
I would love to see if that's the case.
Yeah, absolutely. Across the board, we need to know exactly who's taking the money and who isn't. And you're already seeing it happen. They're already getting asked, every single one of them. So
yeah, but it's not enough. I want to see what communications are between AIPAC and an elected official, and who.
That'd be amazing. Can you imagine? It's unbelievable that it's allowed. It is shocking.
And I'm not just AIPAC. I mean, fuck it. Let's move on. I don't care. I don't give a shit. Any of these advocacy organizations, particularly foreign advocacy organizations.
Well, it should be only foreign, if anything.
Well,
them first.
Hey,
it's legal.
Age of transparency. Let's see what these motherfuckers are communicating about.
I still can't believe Orban's out of office. I still don't fully believe it until it actually happens.
I can't believe
I
he
forget that
conceded.
slippery motherfucker. He's gonna. Did he really
No,
concede?
no, he conceded, and that was probably the smartest
Wow.
thing he could have done. Honestly,
Hmm.
I think that was pure self-interest, and I applaud him for it. Because had he left it for until like the morning or something like that, Putin or Trump would have gotten to him, threatened him, forced him to keep going, and I think he knew where that was going to end. His ass in jail. At least now he can flee the country. So
Wow.
bravo to Orban
People,
for
yeah.
reading the tea leaves and getting the fuck out while the getting was good.
Bravo to the people of Hungary. I mean, my God. I mean, apparently he had it so stacked in his favor that it had to be a complete landslide to actually get him out, and they did it. So
there was a documentary. I want to say 4 years ago, on and it followed the guy that was running against Orban, and after the Orban takeover of all like media and news organizations, they passed a law. Orban's party passed a law that the opposition would only get 3 minutes of airtime an evening. And that's total.
yeah.
So ads, video, interviews, like there was no possibility for the opposition against Orban to even get their name out there. Like impossible.
I mean, Orban he made a mistake, man. He should have taken a page out of Putin's playbook and just killed the guy.
Magyar? Well, I think that's the part. I think that's part of the brilliance of Peter Magyar is he was in Orban's party. That's how he got his name out there. He was part of that political party and then jumped ship.
I did hear he's actually very right wing too, though. That's true.
He's center right, but he's pro EU, anti-corruption, which at this point, who gives a shit?
Is he pro Russia?
No.
Okay, well there you go.
I think for the Hungarian people, that's all they really. I mean, ultimately, that ticked the main box, really.
All right. Well, next week I'll come prepared with videos.
Yeah, it's your turn. It's your turn to like do some lifting on this thing.
I'll come up with a theme. We'll be good.
Remember
we used to talk about fun things like the Epstein files?
For values of
days?
fun. For values of fun.
Yeah, we would just talk about the craziest things that we heard. That was fun. Those days are gone.
Yeah, Iran war and the imminent collapse of the economy, kind of.
Yeah. What a convenient smokescreen.
Is it convenient though?
Well, for Trump, not anybody else.
It doesn't feel convenient to me.
I do love that meme that Iran made. I sent it to you.
Yeah, you know,
2028, and it has like a dollar sign in the middle for gas, $20 gas.
This is such our generation in that one of the worst, most awful regimes is posting the funniest shit.
The meme wars. I mean, is it part of the military at this point? Memes?
I would think so.
Right?
But, I mean, their fucking video game is on point. I mean, it is hilarious. And then I feel bad for laughing at something put out by a murderous regime in Iran.
Is that going to be another branch of the military? The memes? What do they call it?
Mimetic warfare?
Mimic warfare? Mimic warfare?
Look it up. That's the thing.
Is it really?
Yep.
Oh, shit. Is there a division of the CIA that just sits around making memes all day?
It doesn't necessarily mean like video memes or like social media, but yes, I mean it's kind of it is a term.
No, the whole story / conspiracy theory about the CIA actually writing winds of change that brought down the Berlin Wall.
And ultimately, leaving my final shitty thought for the night. One thing I will never forgive these last 10 years for, and that is making me agree and root for some of the most awful fucking people on the planet.
Yeah. I know. You gotta love like people coming out for Palestine that are gay. It's doesn't really relate to what you just said, but
it's kind of, well, no, but yeah, like Palestine, like, you know, fucking Hamas. Like, I don't want to root for Hamas, but at the same time, like, the Israel's committing a genocide. This sucks. This sucks. That
who's worse at this point?
Laughing at shit posted by Iran. Like, that just sucks. I don't want to be.
It's crazy against our own country.
Agreeing with Marjorie Taylor Greene, you know, the Jewish space laser. Like,
I mean, she's literally the #1 Democrat out there right now.
Tucker Carlson, agreeing with Tucker Carlson.
The guy who is in Russia's pocket.
Nick Fuentes. Yeah, exactly. The worst people, like, actually agreeing with and semi-rooting for the worst people on the fucking planet.
Megyn Kelly. I mean,
Megyn Kelly. Nick
what's
Fuentes.
His name? No,
Nick
even the fat guy.
Yeah. InfoWars.
Yeah, he's like all anti-Trump now too.
Yes. Like, why did this have to happen to me? Like, fuck this. This sucks.
Meanwhile, Joe Rogan's. Yeah. Mondami. Communism.
Well, I mean, again, at some point Rogan's gonna fuck around and he's gonna invite like a Katie Fang or something in there onto his show, and she's going to fucking blister his ass.
He won't do it.
He won't.
He'll get more people talking about aliens and sharks and tigers.
He will retrench into the ridiculous.
Mm.
And pretend he didn't have, and pretend like he had nothing to do with whatever is going on right now.
Yep, it had nothing to do with it.
Because his grift game is strong. His grift game is strong.
He doesn't want to find buddies, man. He's all buddies.
Sure. So, real quick, Rogan, wasn't he a host on Fear Factor? Was that how he got his start?
You can say that, yeah.
Like a failed comedian who was a host on Fear Factor, and then he was.
He's not bad. He's had some pretty good stand-up routines. Personally, I've seen him do some. But yeah, I mean, Fear Factor, then UFC hosting that. That was later though. But yeah, he had a pretty good comic streak.
So sad.
Yeah.
All right. To everyone who watches this later, 1, thank you. 2, I apologize. 3, please hit like and subscribe. And 4, leave comments. Just, you know, if you call us boring, you know, I get it. I get it. I'm mainlining.
We'll be more exciting next time.
We'll be more exciting next time. No TikTok dances. Maybe more video, which I hear the kids.
I can't believe you're rolling out TikTok.
Why would I not rule out TikTok dance moves?
Yeah.
I'm definitely
you're probably pretty good at it. Yeah.
I'm
People need to add in the comments below if you think he should be doing TikTok dances.
I will. I can guarantee you those will never see the light of day if anybody does.
Censorship.
I've never really nuked a post. I've just had them held, but those will get nuked. Those will 100% never see the light of day.
All right. Until next time, midgets make good.
Until next time. What'd you just say? Midget? What?
Nothing. All right. Take it easy.
Bye. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. And yeah, just thank you for watching, because I'm not even sure what that hot mess was.